Well, good morning, folks, family, and friends. It is James with Triple J's Adventures, and I'm sitting out here this morning enjoying my cup of coffee. We have left Oregon. We are currently in Idaho. We are at a little state park outside of Glens Ferry, Idaho. It's called Three Islands Crossing State Park, and yeah, it is a nice little campground. We pulled in last night. We're going to stay here for a couple of nights before we continue on, and yeah, we're going to bring you folks along on the rest of our trip and our adventures. So yeah, we just invite you to stay tuned. We did enjoy our time in Oregon. It was a nice little campground, Bend Sun River Thousand Trails. We really enjoyed it there. The only downside to it was all the smoke and haze because of wildfires in the area. You couldn't really see a lot of the mountains and stuff off in the distance, so you know, it kind of put a little bit of a damper on it, but we still enjoyed our time there. But our hearts and our prayers do go out to any folks that are affected by those wildfires. We hope everybody is safe and secure. Well, like we said in the last video, we are on our way back home, so we do have a few more stops to make, and so we're not done yet. But on another note, I did want to say that we have reached our 500 subscriber mark, so we are excited about that, and we want to say thank you to all of you folks out there who have made that possible, for all of our friends and everything who have subscribed to the channel and have followed us, and for all the comments. Yeah, we appreciate you being there, and yeah, we have many more adventures to come. So as always, we just invite you folks to stay tuned with us. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this off here and get going for the day and see what else we can come up with. So stay tuned, folks. I'm standing at the kind of the entrance of the upper campground, and right now you're looking at the bathhouse and restrooms that sit kind of in the center of this park. But yeah, they've done real well with this park. I mean, very beautiful, very well shaded up here. Haven't seen the lower campground yet, but a lot of shade trees, and they have water and electric. No sewer, but they do have dump stations. A lot of grass out here, so very well maintained. All right, just a little bit of a review on these campsites here, and just kind of show you what they've got. This is site number 21, and for the most part, the sites are either going to be paved or have gravel on them, and they're fairly level. And they do come with water, electric. Like I said, no sewer. They do have dump stations, but you can get a good sized rig in here. They've got picnic table and fire rings, but again, there is a fire ban, so no fires as of right now. Over here is our site. We are in site number 22. We got Joe out there. He's enjoying some of the shade. And they also have these sites like right over here. They call these, they're double sites, but they call them companion sites. And basically, they have water and electric on both sides of the campsite, with two picnic tables, and then room enough for
2 rigs. So yeah, this is a pretty nice campground. And again, there's the shower house and bathrooms over there. So, and there's Jen. Say hi. Hi, Jen. So, yep, we're definitely enjoying our stay. So we would recommend this park if you were ever in the neighborhood. Well, it is a few days, a few hundred miles, and another state away. And this is where we're at. And these are some of our views around camp. And here is our campsite. We are in campsite number 24 there. And we do have cliffs all around us. We are at Little Mill Campground. This is just outside of Provo, Utah, or maybe Pleasant Grove, which those are all metro areas of Salt Lake City. And here's a couple of sites next to us, number 23 and 22 there. And just to kind of show you what most of the sites come with, you got your picnic table and fire ring and barbecue pit there. These sites are all paved and fairly level, and you can get some good sized rigs in there. As a matter of fact, the guy that was over here in site number 23, he pulled out this morning. He had a 40-foot toy hauler, fifth wheel. That was a monstrosity. But the one thing that's kind of cool about like our site here, which by the way is very well shaded, kind of back up to the little river over here. Yep. And Jim's already been down there and dipped her toe into it. So. But it is a Forest Service campground. There is no water, no sewer, no electric, no dump station, nothing like that. But man, you just can't beat those views. Very nice views. And some of the sites have these little glamping tents in them. So yeah, anyway, we're going to be here for a couple of days before we move on. So if anything else comes up, we will be sure to show that to you as well. So stay tuned. Here's something that's cool here at this campground. There's a trail here now. I don't know if it's a hiking trail. Kind of looks like it may be, but one of the things that's real cool here, and I saw somebody doing this morning, is you get to climb this thing. Now, I don't know if I'd be brave enough to do it, but yeah, like I said, saw someone there this morning trying to climb that. Whew. That was fascinating, but it looks like, yeah, there's some trails that go off that way, so you do have some hiking options, but that would be quite a little hike there. One of them at it. got this little trail here. Now this right here is Jody approved. This is a good one for him. It's paved. And it sits at the end of the campground and then follows alongside the river. And don't quite know where it leads, but there's Joe and there's Jen, and we're walking. So let's go, Joe.